Good morning. Here's my Hexblast build for 325 that I'm using to delete bosses. First thing we'll talk about is Hexblast. What the fuck is Hexblast? Chaos damage with hits is resisted by lowest resistance instead. Right? Noted? Everybody noted? Okay. 100% more damage if enemy is hexed. Noted. Got it. 90% chance to remove a hex after damaging. Noted? You guys taking notes? Got it. We apply hexes. It does more damage to hex. It removes a hex. It's resisted by lowest resistance. That's how the skill works. And we're casting it on mines with some mine supports, right? Cool. Everybody tracking? 2120, because I'm stacking levels. There's two pillars of this build. Stacking levels on Hexblast and stacking crit strike multiplier. Diala's Malefaction. At the top, it's corrupted with implicits, +2 to socketed AoE gems. Hexblast is an AoE gem noted by its tag at the top. Also, gems and red sockets have +2 to level. I have an empower support and a red socket as well. Green sockets give 30 quality. So I have all of the skills that would, they benefit from quality rather than levels. They're in green sockets. These are all my supports. Minefield, Awakened Void Manipulation, I'll get a corrupted one eventually. Empower, I'll get Awakened Empower, corrupted eventually. Right. We put this in here, bam, 34. Now that's a lot more levels than what we just saw. So we're getting 4 levels from Empower, 4 levels from the Robe. I'm getting 2 levels from this wand, +1 all spell gems, and +1 to all chaos spell gems. I'm getting 2 more from this wand. Eventually, I lost my necklace in a gamba. I'll get hopefully +3 on my necklace. That's how we're stacking levels on Hexblast. Everybody tracking? Everybody tracking? Okay, next. Crit Strike. We're stacking Crit Strike multi, so we need to have some critical strike chance. Sandstorm Visage. It's your base spell critical strike chance is equal to that of your main hand instead of the skill itself. Hexblast only has a 4% critical strike chance. Dog water, right? This has a base now of 10 prophecy wands and 325. I got it with a fractured critical strike chance, so it goes to 1330. That puts our crit strike chance right now at 78%. I could run a diamond flask and get it higher, and there's some other things to do, but I'm happy with where I'm at right now. Crit strike multi is 630. We'll come back. So we're getting our crit strike from our wand. We're using that as our base spell critical strike chance for Hexblast since it's so low. We're applying curses with a curse on hit ring. Note that it's flammability. It's okay to run whatever you're gonna run, right? Frostbite, flammability, conductivity. Just make sure that it matches on your gloves with the exposure that you're trying to hit, right? So I'm doing fire exposure here and flammability here. It's where they match, to where I'm double dipping on it. In my profane proxy, which allows skitterbots to run auras of your curses, I'm running elemental weakness. It's 2120 because it also gets +2 from spell and spell. So that one is giving 34 Ellie res. So immediately we're taking 34 off. We're applying 19% fire resistance exposure, and we're also hitting with flammability, which does 17%. So I'm destroying their fire resistance, which Hexblast is then using to calculate how it damages them. Hopefully we got it into the negative with, you know, however many fucking things we're doing, and it slaps them with a bunch of chaos damage and crits and multis. I have Bear Trap. It makes them take more mind damage. I don't throw it because I kill them fast enough for whatever I want, right? It's fine. Originally, I was running a shield with shield charge. This crit strike multi is all empowered by this Adoran Jewel. Now, if you remember from the past leagues, Adoran Jewel, it just makes your magic, so blue, gems that are corrupted, have % effect of their modifiers. So right now, with all these jewels, I have a fucking ass load of them, right? With all these jewels right now, 18 and 11 crit strike multi. I have dual wielding and normal. Before it was just crit strike multi and mind throwing speed, but I doubled down for damage because we're in soft core and we can die all we want. As you see, I have no defenses, so. Now it's 3320. thanks to the Adorn. These are pretty expensive. 13.5 divines for one of this level. All my cluster jewels are running chaos damage, mine, critical strike multiplier, throwing speed, damage, just all that good jazz. I can apply additional curse, some crit strike chance, some crit strike multiplier, some mana efficiency, and then next to the jewel sockets we're grabbing some more charges because we're doing a little bit more damage per charge, and we can stack, I think right now, 7 frenzy charges. I don't have all my skill points, otherwise all of them are going to be doubled out like this with all of their jewels. Maybe I might grab a third cluster jewel instead if I can up here. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm still playing around. But that's basically all this is. Some mana, some crit strike multi, all thanks to the Adorned, and all these magic jewels. That's it. That's the whole build. I'm stacking crit strike multi with these. I'm stacking levels on Hexblast with my gear. Getting my crit strike chance from this. This will go out eventually. This is just in there because, like I said, I gambled my necklace on a reflecting mist and lost on both of them. I have a simplex amulet I'm selling right now that I'm waiting for some money back to where I can craft a new simplex base because those reflecting mists are insane. The boots, just some basic stuff. The move speed, fizz damage is chaos damage, which is just on there because I probably ran out of fucking influencing things, right? We've got Unnerve. These are both set up for bosses. You can change these for rares or just all the time, but you will get less numbers, right? So, inflict fire exposure on hit, applying 19% fire resistance. If you get this without the Pinnacle Alice boss part in the front, it's only going to be like 11. And since I am bossing most of the time, I keep it on there. I could have a second pair of gloves for mapping, and one for mapping, one for bossing specifically, but I have so much overkill damage that you don't even notice it, right? So yeah, that's it. We have no defenses. It's softcore. If you don't like dying or not leveling up that often, unless you really set the time aside to do so, this is not it. And if you're a hardcore player, this is not it, because this is not optimized. Most people right now for Hexblast are playing a totally separate build. They're playing charge stacking, like complete charge stacking with Ralkesh's Impatience, the Restless Ward, body armor, and a Void Battery. There's also some gloves and this necklace, and you can do like Malachi's Loop with that. Basically just charge stacking out the ass. But I didn't really like the playstyle. Double wand, insta killing everything in sight, including bosses, is kind of my cup of tea. It's what feels the best. So if you have any more questions, let me know. I'm not really gonna drop a POB or anything because I'm still a noob like you guys and need POBs. So this is it. If you need a thing, you can always use this video. If you have any more questions, let me know, or pop by the stream. I'm live every day at 8 o'clock in the morning, all right, Eastern time. Come say hi. Mwah.